Hi friends, inheritance is a way of inheriting the properties and methods from a class, which is parent class, also known as base class. The class which is inheriting the properties and methods from the parent class is called as child class, also known as derived class and subclass. And there are different ways of inheriting the properties and methods. They are single, multiple, multi-level, hierarchical, and hybrid inheritances. We will understand each inheritance in a very detail and we also implement these inheritances. Let's see what single inheritance is. Whenever if a class inherits properties and methods from a single class, then it is called as single inheritance. Now I'm going to create a parent class, single inheritance class parent. This is a parent class, and this I'm going to declare init constructor, and passing a parameter name. So this is our parent class. Let's create a child class, child. I'm giving these names because to make you understand properly. I'll define info method to print the name attribute. This is our child class. So I'm going to declare an object for our child class. I'll pass the name CodeLine, and here I'm going to access the info method child.info. See here, we successfully inherited the properties from the parent class. We got CodeLine here. Next, we see how to use super keyword to inherit the attributes that are present in parent class. Let's say what's the use of super function. Let's declare a init method in our child class. Define init. I want to send a age argument to this. We are going to print that name by using info method. Then we also print age attribute. So let's see what we get. Okay, so if I run this program, I got an error that child object has no attribute name. What happened here? In the previous program, the child class successfully inherited the name attribute, but in this program, it is not inheriting the attribute name, that's instance variable name, because when we define init method in the child class, it is going to override the init method present in the parent class. So in this case, what we have to do, that's where the super function comes into our role. We use this super function to call the method from the parent class. That's how it is used, super, like this, dot init name. Here we have to pass another parameter name because the values are taken from the object code line. Then age, let's take it as 22, and now these values have been taken into these two instance variables and assigned to this age instance variable and name. This is the name is passed from here, and this super function calls the init method that is present in the parent class and got assigned with the name. And later on the control moves to here info and it prints the name and age. Then after the program is exited. This is how this super function is very useful. And this super function is not only used to call the init method, it is used for various methods. For example, if a method that is present in the parent class and we again declared it in the child class with the same name. So in that time, in order to call that method which is present in the parent class, we have to use super function. So if I run this program here, code line and age is 22. We successfully declared single inheritance. So this is parent class, okay. This is parent class and this is child class. And finally, this is an object. That's it, guys. Let's next see what multiple inheritance is.